So I had a conversation just in the last couple of days with someone through DMs on Instagram who we were talking about editing. He had originally chimed into a recent post that I had created on Instagram, where I've got several recently of video walkthroughs of listings or open houses or new construction. And it has become an increasingly hot topic, especially with the real estate industry. And the conversation led us down this path of, again, it started in the engagement of the videos. And you can go to my Instagram, I'll share with you and show what I'm talking about here. But it started with discussing these videos. And so here's what you're looking at my Instagram right now. And you can see this, there's one right here called Guess the Price. As you can see, 27 comments, 1,600 views. Here's another one, example of a short form listing that's got almost 1,000 views. Here's another one right here that had over 3,200 views. This one's got 1,200. And the conversation was really about video and shooting video and video editing. And I'm gonna play some of these videos as I'm talking here so you can kind of see what I mean. And that I highly recommend that every professional today acquires some version, some skill towards video editing. Most of you don't have it in your budget to hire a videographer to come out to every listing, nor is it even necessary. And so you as a real estate agent, as a real estate professional, as an industry, we now have, the world has evolved to where the world, the audience, the viewers on your social media have a higher expectation of your content. And for most of you, A, you're not even doing it, or B, you're putting out content that is just absolute garbage. You're showing up to a listing or your open house, and you're doing a traditional walkthrough, literally walking your audience through, and it takes 3 to 5 minutes, maybe longer, depending on the size of this house. I mean, you can see from this listing that I'm showing you that we're talking about a 10,000 square foot house. Every single listing or open house that you have, doesn't matter the quality of the house, it doesn't have to be an elaborate home like this, should have roughly 3 to 5 videos attached to it that you're creating, whether you have a videographer or not, which allow you the ability to create not only promotion for your business and your brand, but also allows you to potentially brand yourself and your skills. And so acquiring these skills is something that I believe everybody should have. The conversation with the gentleman that we were having in my DM led us back to me telling him about, or asking him about, if he's ever looked into the packages that we offer with Drunk on Social, where we can actually do video editing for brands. And it was an interesting conversation. So really, this is two parts, and there's two parts that I want to cover today. And I've already shared with you and showed you an example of what I'm talking about. So when I say you show up, you have an open house or you have a listing, you should have three to five videos for every single property that you have. The one video should be just a generic walkthrough, except not the kind of walkthrough where you literally take a camera, walk through a house, and just post. It requires you to speed up the fluffy areas of the video or cut them out. One of the two, either cut them out or speed them up. This is a very basic editing skill, to where that walkthrough video that might have been 3.5, 4, or 5 minutes is now cut down to 60 seconds, a minute and 20 seconds, whatever the case may be, 45 seconds. But it requires you to take and give your audience the highlight of this house, which is just walk in the door, speed up to the first room, pan the room, speed up to the next room, pan the room, speed up to the next room. You get the point. Or just literally cut out those sections, again, to condense this video. This is basic stuff. The second video should be the same walkthrough, except you're gonna need a buddy to go along with you, because what you want to do is do that same walkthrough, either a portion of the house or the same entire house, where you now are in every video. I'm going to be posting an example of this to my Instagram in the coming days that you're welcome to just follow along and watch, because that's what I do, is just share these as examples where you now are in every room. If the house is staged, it makes this a hell of a lot easier, because now, if they walk in and you're in the kitchen, I would have yourself sitting somewhere, pretending like you're drinking a cup of coffee. If it's a bathroom, you're in the bathtub, you're in the shower, you're wherever. But the point is now you're giving your audience the walkthrough while subliminally branding yourself. You're not having to go on camera and blabber on about real estate and basically spam your audience. You're just doing it in that subliminal way, which also is giving them the feels of what it's like to interact in that room within that house. That's what people want to see. It's telling a story without actually articulating the story through video. And then those are the first two videos. And then videos 3 through 5, it could be 1, it could be 3, it could even be more than that in certain houses. I would be focusing on a feature of the home. And so, for example, if the home has a brand new kitchen or a beautiful kitchen or beautiful appliances, do a short form video, anywhere from 7 to 25, 30 seconds, that just is a highlight feature, a highlight reel of the feature of the house. It could be the bathroom. It could be a huge backyard. It could be a finished basement. It could be a really awesome master bedroom. It could be anything. It could be the fireplaces. Literally, there's no end to this. And the point is that not only are you creating content around the brand and the business that is you in real estate, but it's also creating shorter form content, which has a higher likelihood of going viral just based on the way the algorithm works, because it's based upon the time in which your viewer, your audience, views the video. So now you've got your long form videos sprinkled in with your short form videos. You've got an entire arsenal of posts for a week for just one house. And so it allows you to now be putting out that consistent content that is not salesy, that is not spammy, and allows your audience to also see the skill set that you have, which will attract buyers, because you're showing homes and you're going to get people that reach out saying, I love that home. I'm really interested. Maybe it's not in my price range, but could you put me on a search? Happens all the time. Also, you're going to have sellers who are going to become used to seeing your consistent content and your higher quality content than the average agent's putting out there on your feed consistently. And guess what? People like to see their stuff in lights. And so when it comes to the time that it's time for them to sell their home, even though they might have loved the agent they worked with previously, if that agent doesn't have the skill set, that agent is not very innovative, guess who they're going to remember? The person that they're seeing every single day on their feeds within their social media. And they're going to want you to list their house just simply based upon the fact that you're going to put their home in lights. And so this is the first part of this message today that I want to share with you. And I know this is obviously in a short, condensed version, but this is something that I want you to start wrapping your head around. Whether you are a real estate professional, a loan officer, an insurance agent, no matter what you are, acquiring this skill will bring massive value to your business. And if you're in that one of those ancillary categories, mortgage, insurance, title, you can be using this as a tool to help your agents, because most of your agents will not acquire this skill. That's it. It's that simple. And I encourage you to just check out the videos that I will be posting, because this is probably going to become a consistent thing for me, because as I continue to do these workshops, I'm getting more and more agents with their hands up saying, can you do mine? Please do mine. And they want me to come out to their house and not only do it for them, but also show them how I execute it and how I do it. Because I'm telling you, I don't have a formal education in this. I am taught by teenagers and then self-taught through YouTube and business video school and those kind of platforms. The other part of this message is that this person that I was talking to, as we were talking about the packages that we offer within Drunk on Social, his reaction to me was, why didn't I know about this? And so what I wanted to share with you today is, and what we want to start putting out more to the world is letting the world know what we do offer. And so if you go to our Drunk on Social website, drunkonsocial.com, and you go to the top here and you click Hire Us, it's going to pull up a page that is going to show you a lot of the things that we can do for you. And you're welcome to kind of to read through all of this and consume all of this. But you can also just scroll all the way down here to where the actual packages are listed. And as you can see here, currently we've got 6 packages that we offer. And I'm just going to quickly review this and just give you the 30,000 foot view. And that is, that for most of the people that we talk to, and this is how this was conceived, as we're teaching and coaching and talking about these various strategies that relate to social media, which all lean back to video, is that a lot of people just don't have either they don't feel like they have the time, or they don't feel like they have the desire, because it's definitely not time. It's more the desire to learn a skill set, to put in the effort to doing the proper editing that it requires for your content to get engagement on social. Because if you're doing it as an amateur, you're going to get amateur results. But if you do it like some of the best and you put yourself in that top 10% of quality, you're a hell of a lot more likely to not only gain engagement, but to gain the eyeball of potential buyers and potential sellers. And so we have packages that we've built based on the requests that have come from you all. And a lot of that is video editing. And so what we will do in some of these packages, and obviously, if you're interested in this, I encourage you to go check it out, schedule a call with us, because I don't have the time to go through this just on one of these daily shots. But is that we'll help coach you and identify your pillars of content. Then we'll help coach you on how to shoot your video based on the package that you're choosing. And then we will take your raw video, because it's got to be you, and we will edit that for you. Not only will we edit it and add captions and add music and add all the things that are going to make it the highest quality, the highest level of content, but we're also going to help you by optimizing it for the various platforms. So whether you're shooting for long form on YouTube, or you're looking for short form for Instagram Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Facebook Reels, we're going to help optimize for that, as well as writing captions and hashtagging these posts. And so I just want to make sure, and I think as we go forward, Tristan and I need to do a better job of letting the world know what it is that we offer, because I think so many of you are paralyzed by the thought that you have to learn this skill, that you have to figure out how to do this yourself, and you don't. And we can do this for you. And we are more than happy and would be very excited to go along this journey with you, because obviously, as all of you know, we're passionate about this, and it has had an amazing impact on our careers, on our businesses. And so we want to just pass that along and to help so many of you do the exact same thing. So go check out drunkonsocial.com, click on the Hire Us tab, go peruse and consume that, and schedule a call with us. We'd love to help, because we want to help your video content, your branding content, your business content. We want to raise that bar in 2023 and beyond, so that you can position your business to attract, so that you can stop chasing and really stand out above most of your competition.